And along this busy river, there are castles, dozens and dozens of them, massive hulking ruins for the most part, but evoking memories of a distant and romantic past, which storied happenings actually were truly savage when you study what really happened in these hills.
Still, the legendary deeds invite our imaginations. So while the overture from Wagner's Tannhäuser accompanies these minutes, imagine those brave armor-clad knights along the river in these very castles, and wizards and fair maidens, love and betrayal.
And an occasional Teutonic god riding through the woods.
The Lafayette docks in Cologne today, and we go ashore among civic buildings and towers of various persuasions. All interesting, of course. The main object lurking out there is the grand cathedral of the city, and it is bigger than we imagined in any respect you can think of. Massive and impressive for its height and sculpture and number of spires and general altitude.
On the side of the cathedral there.
It's easy to feel awed by such a place, yet my own sense is more of being impressed than of being in a place of worship. Even the golden casket visible behind protective iron bars near the transept seems meant to trump all other contenders for grandness. For Christian status, it is hard to surpass the actual bones of the three wise men.
In a happy contrast to the mighty weather-stained edifice, we stop for coffee and then visit a while in a Lego store just down the avenue from there. It's pleasant to remember that the corporate name, Lego, is a Danish word meaning play nice.
Somebody had the good sense, some years ago, to gather historic structures from throughout the Netherlands and plant them in a village here, analogous to Williamsburg in Virginia, but even farther reaching in the history being conveyed.
Oh, different mechanical.
This looks like a longer bag.
We imagine how it would be to have this very early predecessor to a Maytag washer anywhere within earshot of your house.
I don't see how they're day labor or factory workers' cottage.
Oh.
Single family home, but they could have some many children. Can.
It doesn't take much of water.
And here's a paper factory, whose function essentially is mechanically to encourage lint to form before gathering and shaping it into flattened leaves, which are then squeezed dry and offered for sale to printers. I had never connected paper with brawn before walking through this place. That's wattle.
The last 4 nights are here in Amsterdam. It is the narrowest, straightest stairway, an inexorable 22 steps up to our apartment, and usually that many coming back down whenever we go out.
Which we often do. Go out into the byways and along the many canals. Much to be seen everywhere, from a hyperactive calliope impressing kids in a public square to largely empty churches, both Roman Catholic and Protestant, to an active red light district. There's the pungency of cannabis, it seems, wafting along every street. We learn that it doesn't matter much what you do here as long as it can be done for profit. So people feel pretty consistently good about whatever it is that they do in this city.
One thing people do everywhere is ride bikes. Fast, effortlessly, calmly. Scary until you learn to expect them. And they have the right of way.
Rhine Cruise through many of these canals is exhilarating. Right there is where our Lafayette parked only 2 days earlier. We sit with a charming young couple from Switzerland who plan to visit the western United States next year. Of course, they now carry our contact information just in case.
There is a well-spent hour in line in the rain to explore the Anne Frank house, now lovingly kept and offered for endless seekers to stand quietly. Nobody's cell phone is out inside here, like in a formal dinner. That is one of the things that you do not do in this place of painful but inspiring memories. We chat comfortably with a couple of Israelis as the wind blows the rain almost horizontal. We hardly notice whether the wet cold is making us miserable or not.
Our final images of Amsterdam are shaped today, which happens to be King's Day, the national holiday honoring the present monarch. It's like a citywide fraternity party, laughing, generally being boisterous and loud, eating much and drinking more, and feeling patriotic doing so.